Welcome, everybody, to another beautiful episode of This and Chips. I am here with my lovely co host, Kendall.
Hey, what's going on,
Uh,
everybody?
and I'm Fred. And Kendall, what have you been up to?
Not much. Let's see. Pre-ordered since the last episode. Pre-ordered the PSVR 2 because that came and went.
How was that?
Uh,
Quick sold out, or?
I don't know if it's sold out, but people are already trying to scalp it on eBay for like an extra couple hundred on top of it, which was already expensive at 550.
Right.
And let's see, some people have been selling it for 800, 900. Some are being sold at over 1,000.
Sick.
So, but yeah, I ended up getting the PSVR 2 Call of the Mountain bundle, which is the Horizon Zero Dawn one with the base charging
Mm-hmm.
station. And let's see, got
When's
another
that?
32 gigabytes of RAM for my computer.
I was going to say,
So now it's rocking 64.
before we change the subject, when is it releasing again, the PSVR?
February of next year.
Oh, damn. Okay, so not that long from now. Not that long from now.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so you got another 32 for your computer, too?
Yep,
64?
another 32 gigabytes. So it's because every year
Did you get it
me
on
and
Black
one of my
Friday? Or no?
no, it was actually a Christmas gift because like every year for the past like 20 years or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
me and a friend have been basically doing like equivalent exchange like gifting kind of thing where it's like at first it started we both bought the same game and switched bags in the parking lot, and then
Okay.
from there we did the same thing for a couple of years,
Give a shout out to your homie.
and
Give a shout out to the homie.
so it was for my homie Eric,
Hey,
um
have him listen to the podcast now.
and then so we've been doing this for 20 years now.
Uh huh.
And at first it started, we just did it with games, and now, obviously 20 years later, we have different needs, different interests, blah blah blah, all
So
this other stuff.
wait. So you guys still exchange the same gift every year, or is this like
No, no,
equivalent?
no.
Oh, okay.
Basically, it like before it used to be the same exact thing, but
Okay.
we
Yeah.
we swapped it. Now it's the same monetary value.
All right. Okay. Keep it.
So like
Okay. I see.
for me, I got 32 gigabytes of RAM
Uh
plus
huh.
another three PS5 games.
Right.
So now I have Horizon Forbidden West, so I can try
Ooh,
that out.
you should. It's good.
Um, Field Chronicle and Soul Hackers 2.
Okay.
So, and then what he wanted was some mono price subwoofer,
Oh, okay.
but it was like $180. So it was pretty fucking heavy. So, but it's like a weird slim model
Mm-hmm.
that you're supposed to be able to put under furniture kind of thing, but it's wide.
Oh, right. So did it fit under his furniture?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was
So
wondering if
he
it's
got
like
it all set up and it works and all that other stuff. But yeah,
have you checked it out?
no, not yet.
Okay. I was gonna say, is it tight? Does it move the ground?
So
That's
I
cool.
mean, he's happy with it, so that's the important
Hey,
part.
equivalent exchange. I like that. Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, exactly.
That's tight. Anything?
So,
Any other big things?
not really. Just been messing around. Been playing the new WoW expansion, Dragonflight.
Ooh,
Been
how's
having
that?
fun with that.
Okay.
So far it's pretty good. I played already leveled one character to max, and then for shits and giggles, I've been trying to level up, see how fast I can level up another
Mm-hmm.
character. And I actually have a timer that is paused right now because I'm not playing, but I'm one level away from max, and it's taken me 5.5 hours.
God, that's quick, dude. But I mean, you're a veteran at this game, so that's you got some tips and tricks for that stuff, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Plus, once you already leveled up one max character, like a lot of the stuff that you've done on one character
Mm-hmm.
carries over. And one of the main things would be dragon riding in this case, which is you flying around the Dragon Isles.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I already unlocked all of like the extra stuff for that, so I can fly around real quick.
No, okay.
So that helps out a lot.
Do you get your own pet dragon or something?
Yeah, basically you get like four.
Oh.
Basically, there's like a red one, a green one that's kind of like a velociraptor,
Mm-hmm.
a blue one which is like your normal dragon looking one, or I would say the closest looking to a normal dragon.
Yeah.
and then a bronze one, which is almost kind of like a wyvern.
Oh, okay. No Shenron? No, like long.
Not, no Shenron.
Mm.
I mean, there are mounts like Falcor.
Oh,
You
what?
remember?
Yes, the
You
Never-Ending Story.
you can actually get Falcor as a
Yo,
mount,
that's tight.
not for dragon riding, but different for like
Yeah,
normal
yeah, yeah,
flying mount.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So you got you? Do you have Falcor?
Yeah.
That's tight. I like that. I like that. That's
So
tight.
yeah, I've been having fun with it. I've been enjoying it. I'm not really doing anything serious in the game. I'm just fucking around with it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I'm enjoying it
That's
for
tight.
the time being.
That's sick. You
How
think?
about you? What you been up to?
All right, let me see. Working like crazy. I did order a few things during Black Friday.
What'd you end up getting?
Uh,
Anything good, tech related?
well, tech. I guess you could say it's tech related. I got a torque wrench that's digital, so now I don't have to like move it around. So now I could just press a button and it goes up to the torque it needs.
Mm-hmm.
Got it for $69. Normally they're like $200, so hey man, that's a good savings. And then I got a tap and die kit. That's more manual than tech related, but you know what? Hey, it is what it is. I got those things, and then the other stuff. Did I get anything cool tech related? No, I don't think I did this year. I think I was just more like little miscellaneous stuff that I needed to get. Something pops up and you're like, hey, I need a new, I don't know.
Yeah, speaking of little miscellaneous things, I got one complaint. On Cyber Monday and Black Friday, you
Yeah,
want to know what I was looking at and didn't find?
camera.
No, Pair of Thieves socks. They weren't on sale. I was pissed. That was the only thing I was looking
The
for.
pair of thieves, pair of thieves, like the one that looks like a raccoon on the thing.
Yeah,
You buy those socks?
they're comfy as hell, dude.
Oh, I don't know. I was just wondering. Do you get the normal ones or do you get the ones with the patterns?
Nah, I get the ankle socks.
Oh, okay. No, because I was gonna
They,
say
they, they, they they come in like 3 colors: white, blue, and green.
and you buy the blues.
I mean, it's like a multi pack. So
Oh,
I have them all kind of
I
because
see. I see. I
I
see.
think they get like 2 pairs each or whatever,
Okay, I didn't know
depending
that.
on like how many.
I didn't know that. I didn't know those were your socks of choice.
Well, that and I also have Under Armour ones, and also I have Adidas ones. And,
Really? Oh shit, man.
yeah,
I get that like Hanes like 10 pack of socks,
I used to
right?
until I like tried out like some premium socks or whatever,
Right.
and now I can't go back.
See, that's the thing. I've never tried the premium socks. I think if we're gonna take away one thing from this podcast, everybody, I think we need to get premium socks.
Yeah, everyone, you know what? Just try it out.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee your feet would never have never felt such comfort
Uh huh.
just walking around.
Like
I
little
mean,
pillows.
yeah, I mean, you wouldn't think the socks would make that much of a difference.
Right.
They do,
Mm.
they do.
Thank you and welcome back to Feet Talk, where we talk about feet safety.
Anyway, so back on to
Yeah, back on the thing.
the
Uh,
tech stuff.
so yeah, no, I didn't get anything big. I was looking for like headphones and stuff, but like I guess I didn't want to spend too much money. I had some studio monitors before. That's what I used to do the podcast with, but I don't anymore. Now I just take them to the PC and have a USB one. But I was thinking of getting some studio monitors to edit, but they're all like still $150 and 100 and something. And I thought about getting Audio Technica M50s again, but then I'm like, I've had those already. I think I had the M50Xs. They're still around. It's just my son uses them now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Fred took them over, dude.
depending on depending on how much you want to like spend on it or
Right.
whatever. Eric is actually an audiophile.
Okay, that's
So
I can already tell you. You already scared me right there.
basically, like all the headphones I've ever had in the past or whatever, basically I've
He
gone through him and asked him about it, except for these ones, which are basically the PS5 ones that I use when I get lazy and I don't want to have to deal with like a bunch of cords and everything.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's why I got these USB. As much as I love the cords, I have to stick them to like my studio monitors, like the speakers. I mean, my
Mm.
studio monitor speakers, because then they're all they're all wired like through jacks. That's how
Yeah.
studio monitors are. Like, so this USB one, I mean, I'll be honest, it might not be the best quality, but hey, guess what? I'm not editing these. This is just for listening while we're podcasting. I can just stick them to my PC because our mixer, which if anybody has ever wondered, I use the Zoom Live Track L8 because this was before. No, this was after the Rode one, but I don't know. I just wanted a little bit more. Anyways, I route that in, and so that's in there USB, and so I just stick my headphones in and bam, bam, just it's easy. But I have been thinking about some studio monitors. I had some Sony's. I've had the Audio Technicas. I don't know. I was thinking maybe Sennheiser or so Rode made some. I don't know if those are any good. But anyways, besides the point. I was looking at them. I didn't really find anything that I liked. I just kind of skipped it. But I did, like I said, I did buy other stuff, some Christmas gifts, a few little other things. You know, uh,
True. I got two gifts down, yours and you know.
I got my kids' gifts down. I still gotta get you something. I saw something that I wanted to get that I thought would be tight, but it's not for sale yet. People, you guys put out a picture on Instagram and you're like, pre-order coming next week for this or order for the next week. I don't know what next week means because I still haven't seen it, and I was like, yo, that's gonna be a tight gift, and it's these people are not making it yet. What's going on, guys? You know. Anyways, shout out to Ivan, cause he hooked me up for my birthday, and it just came in yesterday. I gotta take a picture of it. So Street Outcast and Student Driver, right? It's these two
Mhm.
brands, but he got me this hoodie, which is like a collab between them, but they're limited. They only make 250 sweaters.
Oh, nice.
I got number six to go with. I bought one of the student driver ones at the Japanese Classic Car Show 2 years ago,
Mm.
and I have that hoodie, and that hoodie was 250 of 250. So now I got number six on this new one, and I got 250 at 250 on the other one. I haven't worn it yet because it's 250 at 250. It's like the last one. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think I might wear it though, because I like to wear my hoodies. I don't know if everybody knows. I like hoodies and I like backpacks. But yeah, so I got those, and so thanks a lot, Ivan. I got it. I'm gonna send you a picture later. But yeah, I think that was it. I mean, I know it's been like about like 2 weeks since we got back together. Maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Mhm.
But with that, I do want to say before we start this whole thing, um, you know, I know some people might care, some people might not. A lot of people who already, heard the news and the stuff happened. The Green Power Ranger, Jason David Frank, passed away. So R.I.P. to that man. Made a lot of people's childhoods. Everybody loved the Green Ranger. I don't know somebody who didn't. So R.I.P. to that man.
Yeah, well, everyone wanted to either be the Green Ranger or the White Ranger
That's right.
when they were a kid. So
Yeah, exactly. He was the Green Ranger, the White Ranger. He was the Red Ranger, and he was the Black Ranger. I think in Dino. Was it Dino Fury? Dino Thunder? One of those. So
wasn't he also technically the Gold Ranger? That was the black and gold
well,
one.
that's the one I'm saying, the black one. I think it
What
was
you're talking about? Okay, okay.
yeah, I think that was black and gold, but like I mean, he was mostly black, but yeah. So he held a couple of Ranger titles, so that was cool. He got that really cool morpher in one of the kind of like the little specials where they get to come back. He had a Master Morpher, which let him morph into all the Rangers or all his past Ranger forms. It was pretty tight. But yeah, sad day for that. We lost another man in our childhood. Just like I don't know if in the last podcast I think we might have talked about it. We lost the voice actor for Batman the Animated Series, Kevin Conroy.
He passed too.
Yeah, the animated voice of Batman. He passed. So hey, as you get older, you lose some of your childhood heroes. So R.I.P. to Jason David Frank and Kevin Conroy. If I think we talked about it in the last podcast, I'm not sure because this happened in between them. But R.I.P. to both of them, our childhood heroes. So with that, let's get going. Kendall, I'm gonna talk about God of War right now. Okay, I want to tell you, I beat it. I passed it.
Oh, you finished it. Finished it.
I finished it. Finished it. I mean, I'm still going back and doing the little stuff, but I finished the story. Uh, I don't want to ruin everything, but I'm gonna tell you this: Kratos grows up, dude. Like he becomes more of a full fledged, like overall man. You know, he softened up a little bit, man, towards the end. You know, it's this game's a really a love story between a father and a son. You know, and the dad letting the son go, and then the son trying to smash on two ladies. I swear to God, Atreus wanted to smash on Thor's daughter, and he wanted to smash on the other giant chick. That's all I'm saying. I mean, they're young, but it looks like it's gonna be a love story right there. You know, for the next games as they get older.
Hey, who knows? Maybe the next God of War after this is gonna not be called God of War, but called Son of War, and it's gonna take the place of
Yo,
Atreus.
it's gonna be well, you know, because here's the thing that gets me between both games, right? So he's got his name, then everybody keeps calling him Loki. So are we gonna see like Loki of War or something like that? You know?
Nah, I don't think it. I mean, maybe they'll start calling it like Loki
But I
or
like yours, the
something.
Son of War. That one's tight.
But Son of War.
That is
I
fucking
mean,
tight.
it just came
Yeah,
off the
because
top of my head.
it's good. It's good because spoilers. The whole rest of the shit spoilers. He does take off at the end. You know, they split up. That's why I'm saying they have the touching moment of like, you know, hey, you're always gonna be in my heart. You know, I love you, son. And he's like, I love you too, dad. Uh, you know, let's go barbecue, dad. And he's like, yeah, son. And you know, but they kind of go off on their own ways. He's like, I gotta go deal with the giant stuff. You know, because he's part giant and part god, right? Because of Kratos, and his mom was a giant, so he's like, I gotta go off and do my giant stuff. And he's like, all right, son, you know, you're old enough now. I love you, son. And he takes off, and then Kratos is like, now I'm gonna go do my Kratos shit again. You know, I'm gonna bust skulls and shit, kind of thing. You know,
But we'll see what happens in the
look,
future.
all I know is I'm excited. I want another God of War. I want to know that they're coming out with another one.
I mean, you just got one. I mean, it literally
Oh,
came out
let me
last
tell you
month.
right now. Let me tell you right now. They got berserkers in the game, right? Okay, this is for all these guys. Ivan knows what's up. Me and Ivan have been playing. We talk to each other back and forth on you know, where were you at, where was I at, what part of the story, and the berserkers, dude. Fuck that shit, bro. Like, why you gotta make people so hard? You know, I mean, I know things that gotta be challenging, but why?
I mean, sometimes you need that one hard
Hell
ass
no.
enemy.
One, there's one. There's 13 of
That
them.
one pain
There's
in the
13 of
ass.
them. There's 13 of them, Kendall. One, I dropped my, I beat the whole game on the whatever you would call it, normal, I guess, because they got like normal, easy, and like super easy, and then they got like hard, and then like, oh shit, God of War mode or some shit like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I beat it on the normal. You know, I went through the whole game. It was challenging. I died a couple times, more than a couple times. It was challenging. It was good. I beat it, right? I'm still doing side quests. I'm doing shit, but I was like, let me go try the berserker. I dropped the setting down to like baby, like the bottom one, and that motherfucker still gave me a challenge. All right, you get what I'm saying? Why?
Like I said, there's like for some reason in games, there's always that one type of enemy
Mm-hmm.
that's worse than a lot of the bosses in the game.
Kendall, there's 13 of those guys. If I had to be one, I would have been like, all right, I get it. Woo. I got 12 more to look forward to. I was like, fuck these guys. I don't even know who they are. I mean, it would have been cool if it was like past enemies or something, or be like one of them is the spirit of Hades or something. No, fuck those guys. All right. Still like it though. I'm still gonna play it. Side quests, great. Mimir, always hilarious.
I mean, it's just like Winter Lanterns and Bloodborne. Those things are a pain in the ass and will fucking kill you no matter how fucking leveled up you are.
Why? That's why I leveled up, dude. I put in the grind, Kendall. I got the armors. I've got the armors that give you more health. I put in the work. You know what that guy did to me? Sucked me twice. I died. I was like, what kind of God of War am I when I get hit in the face twice and I'm dead? Freddy didn't do goddamn shit in the background. Anyways, good game. I recommend it. 10 out of 10. It's probably gonna win all awards because Sony's the best. No, I'm playing it, but I do have a PS4. Was really good. I really did like it. Uh, I don't I don't think they typically do DLC for these games. I don't remember the other one having any, but
I don't think the first God of
I
War
don't think so.
had DLC.
So I'm not expecting any DLC on this one, but I do recommend it. Look, my opinion,
Yeah, there wasn't any
yeah,
DLC for the first one.
I don't think so. In my opinion, I think you can easily, if you're just going for the story and you just kind of put it on an easy setting, I think you can bust this out real quick. You know, It's a good story. It is really good. Really wraps around with the first game. Really ties them both together. You fight Odin. You're gonna have. You're gonna fight Heimdall. You're gonna fight
Basically, all the
Thor.
Norse gods.
Yeah. Well, the ones that you didn't kill last game. You know.
I don't even remember killing many last game. I mean, I remember the main one that you
Well,
end up
you
fighting.
killed
Well,
you killed Thor's sons.
I remember, as in, I remember what they looked like. I remember there was
Mhm.
basically two
Mhm.
separate different fights.
Mhm.
One, which is the one you fight at the very beginning for like the intro part. You end up, getting around to killing him. Plus, was it his brothers
Yeah.
that you did like the duo fight
Yeah.
with between you Atreus is fighting one, you're fighting one, and then you fight them,
So
and then basically,
so you kill two
yeah,
of Thor's sons. I forget what their fucking names are. And
yeah. See,
then you kill Freya's son because Freya's son he's like immortal and he was trying to kill her, but you killed Kratos ends up killing, or no, Atreus ends up sending anyways, besides the point, you take his immortality away, you end up killing him. I forget what his name was. And then in
yeah,
the,
see exactly.
and then in this one, you end up finishing the rest of them off, which is everybody else. Not every god dies, I don't think, but like all the main ones that were like plotting all this shit, they're all gone. But good game, I liked it. You bring Ragnarok. Um, it looks like Kratos is gonna be loved by people, and he likes that. It seems like. And I was like, tight, good game, good game. Now I'm
Are
all,
you sure?
yeah, no, it's a solid game. I really recommend it. I really do think people should play it. It's why it's a what is it, exclusive to PlayStation or whatever, or what do they call that? No, it's mm, oh, that's the word.
Well, I mean,
One of
if
their
they
main
do end up
properties.
releasing it on PC,
Yeah.
it's probably not going to be for like another year or
Yeah.
two.
Well, oh no, I mean like one of their main properties is what I'm saying. Like one of their like IP. It's good game, dude. Uh, just like Horizon. And now that you got it, you're gonna see it's a good game. You're gonna enjoy it. Um, I do want to say I'm excited, and I'm waiting for The Witcher. Supposed to have a PS5 free update, right, or something like that.
Yep.
So, Witcher 3. Sorry, I don't want to say The Witcher. With Witcher 3, gotta get it right. They're gonna do that update. So I'm excited for that. I can't wait to play it. I love it. Hey, have I ever told you I still haven't beaten that game?
What? Witcher 3?
Yeah, dude. I've played. You know how many times I played it?
Not enough, apparently.
4 times, bro. I started 4 times. I always
Yeah,
start.
exactly. Not enough.
I get close to the end, and then I stop. The game is really long.
Yeah. Well, I mean, where do you mean that? Like, where do you stop? Are you talking about before the first expansion?
Yeah, though I'm talking about the
Or
first expansion, bro. I have not even touched the last two.
so you haven't touched Heart of Stone?
No, here's my problem. Here's okay.
Yeah,
Here's
you
my here's
haven't done
yes.
Blood and Wine.
Yeah. Here's my problem. I play it so much, and then a new game comes out, and I stop playing it. But because you got to know how to roll and the magic buttons and all that shit, I forget. So I go, well, what's the best way to start over? But the game is so long that I always get like way more than halfway down. Like I'm close to the end, and then I'm like, damn, there's a new game, and I play the new game, and then I forget how to play the old game.
Mhm.
That's literally what happens to me. I kid you not. I kid you not. It's been 4 times since I played it, but now with the new PS5 graphics, guess what? Play through number
Now you
five.
have it. Now you have another reason to go back and play it again.
I am, and then I got the new update for Cyberpunk, so I'm gonna go back and play that, dude. I know it's dumb to say, but I'm gonna go back and play that. You know what my favorite scene was? You can guess.
Um. Wait, how far did you get the first time?
On Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
To the end?
Oh, you finished it?
Oh yeah, that one I did.
Oh, okay.
I want to tell you where I got to. That was my favorite. It's where you wind up in that
Uh.
robot. You know what I'm talking about, Kendall? You wind up with a robot with a chick.
Oh, the tank part. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's the best part. Anyways, I don't want little kids to see, but that was cool. I wasn't expecting it. You know that you can wind up in a brothel with a dude or a chick, I think, depending on who you are. Like if you're the chick
Mm-hmm.
one, you end up with dudes, and if you're a chick, I mean
Oh,
this is old
you can
news.
still end up with a dude as a dude.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
like the game gives you
yeah.
an option like to pick
The
either the
shit,
chick or the
bro. The
dude.
shit game. I'm telling you guys, if you guys have not played it, shit game, dude. I loved it. I did not. I did play it. You know how much I like that game that I actually played it through with a shitty. You know how it used to crash your PS4 and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I play that shit. I mean, my shit crashed and I still play the game. So, just want to throw that one out there for the just because if you guys haven't, those two games, cool. But yeah, Kendall, AMD graphics cards. What's up? When are they coming out? What are we looking at? Because I know it's getting close, right?
Yep. So starting next week
Mm-hmm.
on December 13th,
Mm-hmm.
AMD will be officially releasing the RX 7900 XTX and the XT. So if you were waiting to not get NVIDIA's Fire Hazard 4090 and 4080 series cards,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that's going to be coming out next week, December 13th, which is a Tuesday.
Yeah.
RX 7900 XTX, which is their highest performance model, which is capped at $1,000 MSRP,
Mm-hmm.
and the 7900 XT is capped at $900.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
granted, I always sit here and say, wait until a bunch of third party reviews coming in, and
Yeah.
since we're about a week out, just a little over a week out, cards should review like Jay's Two
Mm-hmm.
Cents, Linus Tech Tips, and Media Group, or whatever, Gamers Nexus, Hardware Unboxed. All of them should be getting review cards, hopefully, unless
Mm-hmm.
AMD is trying to hide something.
Mm,
They should be getting review
yeah.
cards, being able to do live testing, and so on and so forth. I mean, people have already done like theoretical benchmarks, but
Right.
they haven't actually had the card itself in hand to be able to do actual physical benchmarks with.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're waiting for a graphics card, these could be very interesting, but like I always try to tell people, wait until the reviews happen. I mean, can you imagine, not waiting for the reviews on the 4090,
Mm-hmm.
and then having all of these issues like with the cable plug coming up, you know, and melting shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. True that. So there you go.
So a quick
Go ahead.
refresh on the specs. The 7900 XTX will have 24 gigabytes of GDDR6 VRAM, while the 7900 XT will only have 20 gigabytes of GDDR6, but they are both at 20 gigabit per second memory speeds. The XTX has a 384-bit memory bus, while the XT only has a 320-bit. They are clocked at 2.3 gigahertz and 2 gigahertz respectively, and the XTX requires 355 watts max power, and the XT requires a max power of 300 watts. So, also doesn't require as much power as NVIDIA's new cards. And another thing that AMD likes to mention is the fact that one, it's not going to melt your PC, and it will fit in a majority of your cases because it's not like a gigantic 4 slot card.
Yeah. Which is nice. Takes up less space. We'll be able to use it on more stuff. I'm excited with it. We'll see. I'm excited to see the specs when people can actually test it out and show us what it's gonna do. You know,
Mm-hmm.
because like I always say, I'm in the market to build a new PC sometime next year is what I'm thinking. And maybe depending on what happens, Intel, AMD, Nvidia, all that stuff. I'm gonna look into all of it to see where
Oh
my
yeah,
money
and
goes.
even and then if you wait until next year, heck, even Intel's second generation of
Hmm.
their GPUs could be coming out, and they're basically covering like the budget portion.
Yeah.
And next year they should probably be able to fix a lot of their issues that they've had with the drivers
Hmm.
and stuff like
No,
that.
I'm excited.
So,
I'm excited to see where we go, because I mean more than anything, like I've played some PC games, but I'm very few. I'm a lot more into the editing fast kind of stuff, and even then I'm not even that good of an editor. So Just, goes to show you on the videos that we do and the stuff we do. But you know what? We're trying, and when the stuff gets cheaper, the better I can afford stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now all we need is like a Harbor Freight style PC.
Yo, that's what we
Right.
tell me about it, man. Harbor Freight, dude. Shout out to Cheap Tools for when you're hurting. They
Well,
do
the
a good
thing is,
job.
though, is like, but at the same time, it's like I mean, you would want the price of like Harbor Freight, but you wouldn't want like the durability because it's like we all know. You go to Harbor Freight, you pick up a
Listen,
tool for like one job,
listen.
you get that job done.
Hey, but it
Yeah.
works though. Like they work for a while. Look, listen. If here's the thing, you can buy an angle grinder at Harbor Freight, and you can do a bunch of little jobs. And then if it ever burns up, you can just get a new one. That's cheap. If you had that in PC parts, I think you'd be like, well, I mean, while I try to afford the really good part, let's let this thing rip and see how far we go.
I mean, I mean, I tried that once with the power supply a long time ago.
Oh, it turned out to be a bad.
I don't know if people remember a company called Diablo Tech, but yeah, that power supply kind of exploded.
Yo, hey, it lived up to its name, Diablo Fire.
So I mean, I was in the middle. I was playing a game,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden,
You were
it
running a
just
raid
fucking
or
popped.
what?
Nah, I wasn't even doing a raid. I forget what I was playing. I think it was like I don't remember if it was a shooter
Yeah.
or if I was doing World of Warcraft PvP or whatever because I was playing a bunch of different things at the
Right.
time. But all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it just popped, and then smoke started coming out of the computer. I was like, son of a bitch.
You're like, Diablo, you did it to me again.
So yeah, first and only time I've ever tried getting a cheap
Uh-huh.
part,
Right. Okay.
from some unknown brand.
So maybe Harbor Freight style of PC parts ain't the way, right?
Well, I mean, technically, you could probably try to do something like off of like
You're gonna burn.
Wish.com or
Oh,
like
you're gonna burn the whole house
AliExpress,
down. Fuck the 4090, dude.
AliExpress or Wish. You know, there you go, and get some cheap PC parts there.
You're about to burn the whole place down, dude. You are gonna burn the whole place down. Yo, have you seen Wednesday?
The new Netflix
Yeah,
series?
yeah.
Nope, not yet. Okay, I still haven't even gone back to watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners yet.
Oh, yo, I haven't seen that either. It's supposed to be great. You know what? Actually, I think I might do that after this. Might actually start watching that. But no, you know what? I was just gonna say, if you haven't, it's pretty good, dude. There are hour-long episodes, so like, prep yourself for that shit. I mean, they're like 40-something minutes, 50 minutes, but still, that's a long ass time.
Mm-hmm.
I've done the first 2 episodes. I'm on episode 3. I like it so far. Just wanted to throw that one out there for anybody that was like, man, what can I watch right now? Wednesday. It's good. And then Christina Ricci's on there. The love of my life, man. That's what I'm saying, dude. I remember watching Casper, and then watching at my young age, not right now, but at my young age, and I was like, man, who is that lady? But she wasn't a lady. She was younger, but still, And I watched her career, and I'm still like, love of my life, man. There she is. Everybody got that one, right? There's mine.
Mm. I feel it.
Yeah, that one, and then Kimberly the Pink Ranger. Can't forget about that one. But
I mean, that's everyone.
That's everyone. Okay, so maybe everybody got 2. Maybe Salma Hayek, maybe 3. They're out there. Shout out to the ladies that you fall in love with on the screen. Callisto Protocol, Kendall. What you think of that? What do you think of the news? What do you think of what you've been hearing?
Well, I mean, a lot of the stuff that I've been hearing hasn't been good. I mean, like, if you look up, like, official reviews or whatever, it's been getting decent-ish scores. I think it's, like, around 75 to 80 on Metacritic right now. But
just came out this week?
Yep, it came out, let's see, December 1st, so it came out, like, 3 days ago.
Okay, and it's already getting bad reviews? Now, I know a lot of people were talking about this game because people like Dead Space, right? And then this was supposed to be like I'm not saying Dead Space, but this is supposed to be like in that genre of stuff, right?
Yep. Horror, sci-fi, in
Mm-hmm.
space, aliens, sort of stuff like that, fighting for survival, kind of thing. But it's like apparently the game has been hugely plagued with performance issues.
Mm.
Like a lot of people like were sitting there saying, "Hey, my even like I have a 3080 or a 3090," or
Yeah.
even some people were like, "Hey, I have a 4090 and it's still running like shit."
Damn. They're like I'm about to burn my house down, and it's playing like crap.
And it's like I saw a couple clips and like where some streamers or whatever like straight up like died to something invisible that was behind them that didn't load in yet on like PS5.
Damn, dude.
And
PS5.
and then just paused the game, went back to the home screen, uninstalled it, and then switched to a different game.
Yo, that's not good.
So, but as of right now, as I'm looking at it, 53% out of 11,600 reviews on Steam
Mm-hmm.
are positive. Of course, this is also only on Steam.
Yeah.
So, and there's other people sitting there complaining about, hey, I have like a 3080, 3090 slash 4090 graphics card, and it's like I'm getting,
Yeah.
stutters here and there. My FPS drops from like 60 to like 20 or 30 or like something super low, just from, running into an enemy kind of thing. So obviously it needs some time to like optimize it. They probably should have delayed the release.
Mm.
I mean, it's not like I get they were probably trying to cash in on like the whole cuz holiday season
Right.
type thing and wanting people to sit there and pick up the game and stuff like that, but they weren't going to make the video game awards this year anyway. They could have just waited until next year.
Mm-hmm.
They could have pushed it back a little bit, and then there wouldn't be all this, backlash from the poor optimization, the poor technical performance. At least from what people are saying, the game itself, with the combat and everything, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's Dead Space, but, it's Callisto Protocol, and not actual Dead Space.
Right.
But, like, the actual issues and the bugs is outweighs the fact that it's basically Dead Space.
Yeah.
So, like, the game is there. Everyone likes the theme and the art direction of it and all that other stuff and the gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
Just the performance of it is so bad, they can't actually sit there and enjoy a game. Yeah. It's like when you used to have that CD player or whatever, and you didn't have, like, the anti-skip technology or whatever, so, like, in, burning CDs, and you sit there and it would play for 5 seconds, and then it would skip, like, a whole bunch, and then go to, like, a minute and a half in.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Except video game style.
Oof.
Where it's constantly interrupting you.
Yeah. Damn.
Like, imagine playing through Overwatch and like, every time you get into an encounter with the enemy team, it lags, and by the time it's done lagging, you're dead.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to play it.
Exactly.
That sucks.
And that's what a lot of people are saying.
Hopefully they can get that back in order then. Because this sounded like a cool game. I was hoping it did well. I got people like Alan and Frank and guys that I know that really like to play that style of game. And it doesn't seem too many all the time, that I was hoping that this game would do well, so that we could get more. But, fuck.
I mean, hey, we could still get more as long as they end up fixing the issues enough in a timely manner. I mean, look at Cyberpunk, that released super early to a lot of backlash because it had a ton of issues, especially when it came to like the last generation consoles on PS4 and Xbox One.
Right.
So
True.
People were sitting there complaining about that.
Yeah, and then they
because of the terrible performance.
The cartoon for it, the Cyberpunk one,
and then it boosted its popularity again, and then they added like a bunch of DLC and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what? Maybe they just need to make a TV show, the Callisto Protocol TV show.
Oh, will. That'd be tight.
after they fix the game,
Yeah.
they'd be like, hey, you know what? Here's a TV show. You like the TV show? Come
Come play
play the
the game.
game.
Hey, I think that's what's gonna happen to The Last of Us. They're coming out with a HBO show soon. You know that's gonna boost back up. Everybody's gonna be Last of Us 1 and 2 again. I played the first one, never played the second one.
I still haven't played either of them. And the thing is they gave The Last of Us
For
free
free.
on for
PS5.
PS5. I still haven't played it.
I got it on here. I was thinking about revisiting it.
And you know what? Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Like the reason why I still haven't played it.
Please.
People have hyped the game up so much since its original release. It's never gonna live up to like the expectation that I have in my head from what everyone has talked about and said about the game.
Yeah, look, dumb it all down because it's not that great. Here it is. Here I'm gonna give you a realistic thing. If you like shooting zombies, right, and then you like collecting the fucking bullets that you need for your goddamn gun and shit, okay, because you'll run out, and then you gotta go looking scavenging for shit, then this is a game for you.
So it's like old school Resident Evil.
Fuck yes, dude. That's what I felt like when I played it. But just way more nicer. Like, you can move around. Resident Evil always felt so linear, like the old school stuff. But, like, I'm not saying that you can't do it in the newer shit, but, like, it felt nicer than Resident Evil, I guess. But it's that shit. You know, you're ducking, you're hiding, you're weaving, you're shooting shit. I mean, it's... Except, you know...
It's like...
You know?
Which doesn't even matter anymore because Resident Evil is going back to their older formulas again.
Really?
Because they did it with Resident Evil 7 or whatever, except it was first person. But you know, you had to scavenge, you had to solve puzzles still, and all that other stuff. You had to conserve ammo, wasting all your your bullets or whatever. You know, before you even get to like boss fight areas or whatever, it was a waste kind of thing. And then Resident Evil 8 did the same thing. Not so much in the beginning because you can go pretty ham with the ammo in the beginning.
I like that.
So, but then they did the RE2 remake and then RE3 remake or whatever, and it went back to the older formulas. You got to know when to use your stuff and when not to use it.
Yeah, you got to know when to fold them, when to walk away, dude.
And they're probably going to be doing the same thing when Resident Evil 4 remake comes out. Which I'm probably going to be playing that in VR instead.
What? You gonna VR 2 of that shit, dude?
Yeah.
I like it.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if they're still doing it. Because I know they said, they were going to be doing a mode for it. But then the last time they did RE4 trailer, there was no mention of the PSVR 2 stuff.
Yeah.
So, just gonna have to wait and see. I mean, it's coming up in the next few months.
All right. Okay, now I'm gonna hit you with some news that we're gonna blow out real quick. All right.
All right.
Blade reboot. You excited about that?
Sort of. I mean, Blade was one of the first comic book superhero movies that I remember watching as a kid with Wesley Snipes.
Oh yeah, dude.
The vampire hunter, aka the Daywalker.
Well, I see that you put, Kendall, that there's a rumor that it might be female now.
Yep. I mean, how they're changing everything. I mean, it's like because I mean I don't understand why people I get latching on to an IP and using that to kind of boost viewership or whatever. But a lot of the people that would recognize that IP aren't going to be as comfortable or as accepting with a massive change without a good written reason.
Yeah.
So, maybe if they had, a cameo with Wesley Snipes in it or whatever, kind of passing the torch to the new female Blade, maybe people would go for that. But, I mean, if they're just going to sit there and throw a female on screen, call her Blade, and be done with it, and just be like that, people are going to sit there and complain.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
granted, they're going to complain anyway, but it's
Yeah.
like,
I know how you feel. Um, what else? Hold on. We got the Marvel Midnight Suns. What do you think of that one?
very interested in it.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't picked it up yet because trying to get everything else for everyone.
Yeah.
Holiday seasons.
Yeah, dude, I've been hearing really good things about it. I'm excited for it.
And,
I kind of
and it's my kind of jam because it's tactical strategy
right,
RPG.
but it's been getting really good scores. That's why I'm throwing that one out there. It sounds really good. It's got good scores. You got
It's
Bayonetta
Blade.
also good scores. Another game for people now. Holiday season might want to think about that one. Then we got Need for Speed Unbound. Kendall, you were saying uh, highly rated game
Uh,
within its
as I
line.
was looking up the scores, within its own series,
Yes,
it's the highest rated Need for Speed game in like the last 10 years.
that's crazy. Uh, I'm excited to play it. I actually like the Need for Speed. I like the Need for Speed Underground and all. You know what I mean. The older ones,
Mm.
Hot Pursuit and stuff like that. I played them. They were never the same. But Need for Speed Underground, Underground Two, and those were my jams. I like them. So I'm hoping that this kind of brings some of that flavor back. Square Enix, Yuji Naka got arrested for insider trading on Dragon Quest or for Dragon Quest or something like that.
Yeah, supposedly, it was in relation to a new installment
Mm-hmm.
from the Dragon Quest franchise. So it's like, why? And also, this was a co-creator of Sonic and
Oh yeah.
Balan Wonderworld.
Mm-hmm.
He was the game director for that. So I mean, this is kind of like, wow.
Right.
And then I guess try to get a jump on some insider trading knowledge because I guess they're going to be announcing some new Dragon Quest
Yeah.
stuff. But nope, he got caught and he got arrested.
That's crazy. Uh, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet had a lot of buggy problems. I don't know if any of you guys wanted to pick it up, but I hear that Nintendo has been talking about wanting to fix it. Uh, I mean, for a little bit, I heard nothing, but recently I've been seeing some stuff saying that Nintendo knows that there's issues and that they're going to fix it. But I heard a lot of people said it was really really buggy when it came out. That they were, uh, it was kind of messed up. So just throwing that one out there for anybody thinking about picking it up. That's some of the stuff that you guys might end up seeing. Hey, here's some Disney news. Not that it's big, but you never know, dude. Bob Iger returned to CEO of Disney. Bob Iger is the one that helped. He was there during his tenure while he was there. They got Star Wars. They had Marvel. They got Pixar. So all these big things that you end up liking, from Disney with all that stuff. He was there for it. We'll see what he does now because I guess people were really mad at Bob Chapek, which was the last CEO, for a bunch of shit they did.
Hey, maybe Disney will pick up Fortnite.
Yo, let's go. Hey, it's about time we see Sora in Fortnite, right?
I mean, who knows? We'll see.
Kendall, you were saying something about shovelware in. Can you explain to me what shovelware is? Because I guess PlayStation's cracking down on shovelware.
All right, so shovelware is basically like those really, really cheap, crappy games
Mm-hmm.
that that sell for super cheap.
Mm-hmm.
They're usually asset flips made by like either completely brand new developers, people trying to get into the industry kind of thing, and just like trying to make something with assets that you can get from like Unity or whatever.
Right.
And a lot of the stuff is usually contains the same assets,
Mm-hmm.
same models,
Yeah.
maybe different colors, kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
But apparently, Sony is finally going to be cracking down on that shovelware because I'm sure you've seen like a lot of those like 99-cent games, $1.99.
Yo, yeah.
Like whenever you browse,
Like sales and things like that.
yeah, like whenever, like when they have the Cyber Week sale or the Black
Right.
Friday
Yeah.
sale, or whenever they have holiday sales, and it's like you'll usually see like these weird games that you've never seen
Mm-hmm.
or heard of, and has
Right.
like no big publisher to it, and
Yeah.
they're like $1, $2, or whatever.
Exactly.
That's normally what people refer to as shovelware. Is those cheapo games that people sit there and just like spam storefronts with.
Mm-hmm.
Steam has it, PlayStation has it, Nintendo Switch had it.
Yeah.
So,
So everybody's got it.
I basically, I mean, it's everywhere,
Yeah, yeah,
kind
yeah.
of thing. But apparently, Sony's trying to crack down on it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens with that.
Yeah. And then with the last bit of quick news, Sony has patented a new communication system.
Yep, supposedly new communication system to have secret communications between players that are in close proximity to each other. So
Yeah.
this is stuff that could be used for games like Among Us or other type of games like deception type games, or maybe even like say multiplayer FPS competitive shooters or whatever. Or like if people are talking on comms to like to other teams or whatever,
Yeah.
and the enemy happens to be on the other side of the wall, maybe he'll hear that person talking through the comms and be like,
Ooh.
"Oh hey."
Like near field kind of like stuff. Like when you're
I
close by, you can
mean,
hear them.
like I said, they don't give very much details
Hey,
on this secret communication, but
yeah, but what if people are saying like, so like you're in your private chat, okay? This is where I see the thing that might go wrong. You're in your private chat, right? I'm not saying people say stuff, but people say stuff. You know what I mean? Like curse words. Like let's say you're cursing or something. What if the person that puts their ear near the wall hears cursing, but they don't like the cursing? You know what I mean? Like now you're exposing them to that, even though it was a private communication on the other side. You know what I'm kind of saying? Like, right? I don't know if that makes sense.
I mean, it could be a thing. I mean, for most part, like a lot of the games, you can choose whether to use like your own personal party
Or
chat
in-game
or
chat.
whether or in-game chat or whatever.
So
So obviously,
this,
there's stuff
yeah.
to be ironed and worked out with
So you're thinking
and
this might
figured
be
out.
more maybe like for the in-game kind of chat stuff than your own
Yeah.
private.
And then, like I said, it could be used for game. Like when you think
Yeah.
about it, there's like a lot of games where you're supposed to use like deception kind of thing
Right.
like that, like Among Us,
Among Us would be
whatever.
great. Like yeah, if you're because obviously it's a whole group. You're probably in-game chat. You hear somebody get murdered on the other side, like no, don't kill me, and maybe you're next to the wall or around the corner. You can hear that. You know that'd be tight. You'd be like, oh snaps, this guy killed somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna do Among Us on VR?
Probably not. I mean,
You know, run.
like I said, I want
Yo,
my Resident Evil VR.
you need to get one of those VR things where you like where you're sitting, but like it straps you in, so that way you can run, and then like you turn. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, and the treadmills.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It looks like you're like on a thing, and like you can spin around, and it like a ball, like you're almost like on a ball thing on top, and so as you run sideways
Mm-hmm.
or run, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You need one of those.
Mm-hmm. Those things are expensive, man.
Are they? I didn't know that.
Yeah, but the VR treadmills are
Yeah.
expensive. Yeah.
Okay. What about last but not least, Game Awards, baby? God of War's taking all of them, I guess. Sorry, guys.
I mean, who knows? I mean, we'll go over the nominees,
All
but
right.
before we actually get into the whole Game
Oh,
Awards
what?
thing,
We got something else?
there's one
Uh huh.
news article that is
Yeah.
related to the Game Awards that people might be interested in hearing,
Oh, okay.
which is the Steam Deck. Now, if you don't know what the Steam Deck is,
Uh huh.
think of it like as a Nintendo Switch,
Okay.
but it connects to your computer
Okay.
and you can play games on it,
Okay.
and it shares your
Uh huh.
computer's video game library through Steam
Uh huh.
on your Steam Deck.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sounds amazing.
So basically, in other words, it's like a Nintendo
Yeah.
Switch, but your
I
PC.
I remember when they came out. You could buy
So,
them for what, like almost 200, $300?
or like the super, super cheap low end
Well,
one,
yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like your entry level one was like $300 to get or something like that.
The lowest one was $399,
Okay, there you go.
and then that was for the 64 gigabyte model.
Right.
And it goes all the way up to the $649 512 gigabyte model,
Right.
which is the premium that comes with like the anti-glare glass and the carrying case
Yeah.
and a bunch of other
Uh
stuff.
huh.
So,
Which was kind of the one that everybody wanted to get.
which is also the ones that you could possibly win for free
Ooh.
at the Video Game Awards.
What do you got to do?
Well, on December 8th, when the Video Game Awards are going on, all you have to do is you go and you sign into a certain page at Steam.
Yeah.
So if you go to store.steampowered.com/sale/
Yeah.
the Game Awards Steam Deck Drop 2022,
Right.
you can register yourself for this giveaway, and all you have to do is watch the Video Game Awards through Steam TV.
Oh, okay. So is that? Do we need I'm gonna put it. Do you need to download an app before the show, or is up? Do you need to register? I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like something before you do this, like so people can do it ahead of time.
Yeah, I mean, there are some requirements. First off, you've had to have made a purchase on Steam.
Yes. In this year?
Between November 14th, 2021 and November 14th, 2022.
Oh, okay.
So if you made any purchase through Steam in that 1 year time frame, all you have to do is log into your account, register for the Steam drop, and then
you get to watch it through the Steam account then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then when you do that,
so basically, check it. This is what I'm getting at. I can go look for one of those 99-cent video games, right? Buy that. Okay, if I haven't bought anything in that year, buy one of those games right now before this. Wait, you said before November 14th?
Yep.
Oh man, we're in December, bro. That's
from November 14th, 2021 to November 14th, 2022.
I can't win this. I don't even want to hear about this anymore. Wow, Steam. Wow. Couldn't I had it all the way up to the Game Awards?
But for the rest of you that, you know...
Like you, Kendall?
Maybe you're a PC gamer like me, yes.
Yeah.
Who doesn't focus entirely 100% on consoles.
Hey, yo, these guys are smart. I was going to try the game to system. These guys know what's up.
But they are going to be giving one high-end model with the 512 gigabyte solid-state drive and the anti-glare screen every minute during the Video Game Awards show.
Every minute?
Yep.
So you might be able to get one, Kendall.
So usually, depending on how long the awards last, anywhere from 2.5 to 3 hours, probably going to be giving away about 150 of these bad boys.
Hey. There you guys go. Get yourself a free Steam station.
Yep.
A Steamcast, Steam Gear, you name it, whatever you want to call it. But that is tight. I like that. Wish they would have said it sooner. Could have bought a 99-cent game. But you know what? Hey, sometimes you live, you learn, right? Live, laugh, love, right? Isn't that what they say on the walls?
Yeah. That wall's overdone.
Yeah.
And then they need a new one.
Right. So with that, let's get to the Game Award news then. What are we looking at?
All right. So the Game Awards is going to be going live December 8th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 4:30 p.m. Pacific Time, and
which
depending
is next week,
wherever you are, December 8th, which is this week, it is this Thursday.
Yeah, dude. So it'll go live Thursday. We'll have this up before that. Well, you should have it up on Monday. So hopefully, if you're listening, you'll know to chime in and look at that stuff. But so are you? Well, obviously, I was gonna say, are you gonna be watching? But you want to get that free stream.
More than likely, yeah. I'm trying to get that free Steam Deck. We'll see.
That's right. Are you excited for any of the games that are are nominated right now? Is there anything you're looking forward to?
Well, I mean, Game of the Year, which is going to be, everyone's favorite category, right?
Yeah.
So the nominees as follows is A Plague Tale: Requiem.
Okay.
Horizon Forbidden West.
Oh, that's a good game.
Stray.
Mm-hmm.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Oh, that was a good game too, right?
And Elden Ring.
Ooh, that was a good game. I like that. You know what I liked about Elden Ring? Multiplayer.
Yeah, multiplayer is fun, although, that also opens you up to invasions.
Tell me about it, dude. These guys come in like all hot and kill me, but still, like I said, it's a fun little aspect to it. I liked it. I really did enjoy it.
And then, of course, your God of War Ragnarok is also a nominee. So those six,
Wow, that's it,
so
baby.
those six
He
games.
can be throwing an axe. He'll be like,
So a lot of people have been memeing already that it's basically Elden Ring versus God of War
I
Ragnarok for
think
Game
so,
of the
dude.
Year.
Oh, but
Using the God of War
yeah.
Thor fight where
Oh, where they like, yeah,
basically
the lightning. They
hmm
slam
where
the two
Thor
weapons.
first comes down or whatever, and I don't know if it's Thor throwing the hammer or if it was Kratos throwing the axe,
Yeah.
but yeah. So
No,
a
yeah,
lot of
they
people
slam
have been
into each
memeing
other.
that one person's Elden Ring, the other one's God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah, I think that might be the two games. We'll see. We'll see who wins. I might actually watch because I'm interested in that. What else do they? What else? What are the other big categories that you're
All
looking
right,
forward to?
we got best game direction,
Okay.
best narrative,
Uh huh.
best art direction,
Okay.
best score and music,
All right.
best audio design,
Ooh.
best performance,
Mm-hmm.
games for impact, the
Yeah.
best ongoing game,
Oh.
best indie game,
Damn.
best mobile game,
All right.
best community support,
Okay.
uh, games that have innovation and accessibility, like being like, well, let's see what
Mm-hmm.
see. Wow, God of War Ragnarok is apparently innovative in accessibility, but the category is described as recognizing software
Mm-hmm.
and or hardware
Mm-hmm.
that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience.
Yo, God of War got that super easy mode. I enjoyed it.
So, best VR slash AR.
Oh, is that what you're gonna be
Or,
looking forward to?
and for those who don't know what AR is, that's augmented reality.
Are you gonna be checking those
Not
out
really,
for your
because I
PS5?
haven't been because I haven't been playing my VR because I'm waiting for PSVR 2.
Right.
Because like I was saying with the original PSVR, light tracking, pain
Right.
in the yeah.
So you're gonna be playing Beat Saber on the next one? Is that what you're telling me?
If it's available, yes, I will be.
Hey, that's a lot of categories, man, to go through. Like I didn't know that, I didn't know
Yep.
they had that many in the Game Awards.
And there's still more.
I mean, I guess it really. I guess it's because I'm always looking forward
Yeah.
to like the Game of the Year and some of the other big ones. Like everybody's got the category they look forward to. That I'm always kind of like, oh yeah, Game of the Year and this and that.
Yeah, but just a quick go through it. You got best action game, best action adventure, best role playing, best fighting game,
Mm-hmm.
best family, best sim slash strategy, best sports slash racing game, best multiplayer game,
Mm-hmm.
the content creator of the year, best debut indie game, best adaptation, most anticipated game out of coming, the future games,
Right.
best esports game,
Right.
best esports athlete, best
Damn.
esports team,
Damn.
best esports coach,
Damn.
and best esports event.
God damn. They're really pushing that esports forward, huh?
Yep, the last 5 categories is going to be the esports stuff, all esports. So, figured, well, I mean, we already know you're going God of War Ragnarok for
All the way
best
through.
game of the
Best
year.
best sim, best VR, best all of it. Best family, God of War.
You know what? Actually, hold on.
Hold on, get out of here, get out of here.
No, it's not. It's
Oh,
not.
okay, I was gonna say I was just
It's all Nintendo games except for Lego Star Wars.
yo
So I
Lego.
voted Lego Star Wars.
Did you say Lego Star Wars for best family?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
When your dad cuts your hand off, that really is a good family.
And then he can't use his voice, so he actually has to show you a picture.
Oh yeah.
You've seen that meme? Oh, that's hilarious. I
That's the
love that
best.
one.
Maybe that's why it's best family, dude. Because they're like they macrame
So,
together.
hmm
That's tight. That's tight. I'm excited. I think I will tune in just so we can. I mean, obviously I will tune in. Let me be real, because we gotta. We're gonna be talking about this next week or the week after. So I will be
hmm
tuning in. I wonder how many of you guys want to tune in and actually get to see what's going on those video game awards. But I'm excited to see who wins. I'm excited to see who gets their stuff. But I think with that, Kendall, we're deep in our hour.
Mm, Yep. All right. So let's go for the one category, most anticipated game. So we got Final Fantasy 16,
Okay.
Hogwarts Legacy,
Yes.
Starfield, aka Skyrim in space,
Right.
Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom,
Oh yeah,
which is
that's
supposed to
Breath of the
be the
Wild
Breath
too.
of the Wild sequel, and Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4 ain't gonna make it. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay. You gonna tell me that it's gonna be Breath of the Wild, bro? Come on. You can tell me it's gonna. What was the other one? Star what? Starfield? That one that's in space. Come on.
Like I said, this is the most anticipated
That's what I'm
game.
saying, dude. I think the space one, dude.
So you're thinking Starfield's gonna win the most anticipated
I think so.
over Breath of the Wild 2, over Resident Evil 4,
Yeah.
over Hogwarts Legacy,
Okay.
over Final Fantasy 16.
Okay. Listen. At least Resident Evil is what I'm saying. At least Resident Evil. Those Potterheads will show you what they mean. Business. You really think it's Final Fantasy? It's gonna be Final Fantasy. It's
I
gonna be
mean,
Final.
we'll have to wait and see.
It's gonna be what's your pick?
The most anticipated game,
Yeah.
honestly, out of all of these, I'd have to say Resident Evil 4.
I knew you would say that. That's because that's what you're anticipating. I don't know, dude. Hogwarts seems. I don't know how many people would. I think people are excited for it. I don't think they're anticipating it because it's the first time it came out, right? So I don't know, but Breath of the Wild. A lot of people I know are waiting for the second part.
Mm-hmm.
Final Fantasy. There's always people excited for that. I don't know, man. Skyrim in space. You said.
I mean, that's basically the quickest, easiest way
I know,
to
but that's what I'm saying.
describe Starfield because it's made by the same people that made Skyrim. That's why I'm saying it's
Well, yeah, yeah,
basically
yeah.
Skyrim in
No, that's
space.
what I'm saying. Skyrim in space sounds damn fucking cool, dude. You tell me you don't want to do Skyrim in space.
So I mean,
I'm still
depending
thinking
on how good they make it.
it's Final Fantasy, dude. I'm gonna stick with Final Fantasy, I guess. But we'll see. I mean, all right. So here's our bets: Final Fantasy and Resident Evil. We'll see who wins that one.
And then Game of the Year, I got Elden Ring,
Oh,
and
dude,
you
I
got
got God
God
of
of War
War.
Ragnarok.
I know, dude. Bring out the memes.
So
We'll see who comes out victorious this
mhm,
week.
we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know. We'll let you guys know next week who wears the champion's crown. Who's gonna be back to back champ 2 times? Like Senor Doctor Disrespect, 2 times back to back.
2 times.
But all right, Kendall, we hit our mark. We've done our time, and now it's time to say goodbye. Kendall, let these people, these fine listeners, these beautiful people, these the best listeners out there, the ones who listen to us, where they can find you, what they can see you on next. What are you doing?
All right. Well, if you want to go ahead and follow me on Instagram, I am at ESPER56. That's Esper56 on Instagram. And basically, if I do anything, I will be posting there to links to wherever. So it's easiest to just follow me there.
Yeah, yeah. You can follow us on Los Muchachos on the Instagram, on Twitter. We're not using them that much yet, but we'll be. You can follow me at Freddy Flash, and we'll post up anything else that we do. But with that, I'm Fred,
And I'm Kendall.
and we will see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.